Hello, YouTube. Hi. We are continuing the creepy visual novel theme, mainly because fun, and my thing died. So, we played Doki Doki. I was going to play some other game, but I didn't like how it was going. It just wasn't very interesting, and the translation wasn't super well, so I kind of gave up on it. We're going to play this game. I haven't played this game in a very long time. I don't remember how long. However, all of my save progress is lost. So we are going to have to redo it. I think I played this at some point for the channel, but I don't think I ever actually uploaded it. I don't remember uploading it. Let me type in dead. Oh, okay, it's loading. Yeah, so I did play it at some point. It wasn't like super popular. I mean, it had some views. It wasn't super popular though. Dead Wishes, the impending eviction. So we're going to try a different route. I don't know whose route I'm going to go. I don't remember a lot about this game, so we're just going to jump into it. Tell me your name. It is Bima. I want to know more about you. You won't fault me for that, will you? We're dealing with it in... I believe this is how the game decides your... I believe this is how the game decides who you meet. Maybe it does. I don't really know what this means. I do think, depending on the actions between here and the opening, depends on what route you get. When dealing with impersonal conflict, do you value aggressive or sensitivity? I value sensitivity. Do you prefer to talk or listen? I prefer to listen. Are you competitive or... I'm not really neither. I guess I'm, more cooperative than others. Are you more concerned with understanding the process of something or simply finishing the task? I would say finishing the task would be more aligned with me. In relationship, are you... do you base decisions on feelings or logic? Kind of feelings. Are you compassionate or detached between these conflicts? That's a hard... I'm more in the middle. It depends on who it is. Like, if it's some stranger, I'm more detached, because I think it's just human nature. But if it's more like one of your friends, you get more into it. You feel bad for them, Compassionate, I guess. Do you prefer to be blunt or tactful? Do you prefer to teach others or to learn as a group? Learn as a group. I see. So this is who you are. Somehow, it's not what I expected, but I do enjoy surprises. I don't know if that does anything. Those little questionnaires different. Ugh, I flipped horribly again. What day is it again? Lately, I haven't... Warning, I will be yawning just because it's production time and I'm yawning. What day is it again? Lately, I haven't been keeping track of the days. Is the rent due? And the little lady reminded me that I still owe her from last month. So I'm on a job. Gotta watch out for that YouTube monetization, even though I think it's already been the past 15 seconds. I'm 3 minutes in the video, currently. I hope there's enough money in my account for the month. Is there any food in the fridge? I went grocery shopping a few weeks ago, but I'm supposed it's all ruined by now. Delivery for dinner once again. Dinner for delivery. Once again, I roll around in bed trying to decide if I should get up or go back to sleep. I'm hungry, but it's so much effort to get up and cook. I could just go back to sleep. When I wake up, I won't be hungry anymore. I just remembered that I have a pork chop in the microwave I need to put into the... What's the word I'm looking for? I have a pork chop I need to put in the fridge, or I forget. Maybe something good to eat later. I'm hungry, but it's so much effort to get up and cook. I could just go back to sleep when I wake up, but I won't be hungry anymore. Sleepover texts me for a short while there was a knock at the door. Seriously, I'm sleeping. He'd swear. I read my eyes and reached for my phone. The front display clock says that it's late in the afternoon. I guess normal people are up by now. Late! I don't want to get up, but the person in the door isn't going away. It's probably the landlady. I roll out of bed, check my phone, and pull up my bank account. To my horror, I see my balance isn't nearly enough to cover the rent. When did it get this low? I could have sworn I had a few $100s left. The knocks won't stop. Okay, so I believe depending on your choices here, depends on the route. I have a route that I would like. There is a couple. There's 3 routes that I have played before that I actually enjoyed. One of them is this one very weak lady. I don't remember her name. The other one is this very rich banker dude. And the last one is this prostitute lady, right? I think she's a prostitute. Or she's not a prostitute, but she takes care of them and makes them look pretty, right? Like she does like makeup and clothes and stuff. I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I played this. I will warn you, this is a horror game. It has disturbing themes and disturbing themes. So be warned. There's a bunch of things in here that this is a story. This isn't real. So there's a bunch of things in here that are not right and not correct. And you've been warned. So if you are sensitive to certain topics such as like domestic violence and abuse and other things, don't watch. Don't watch this game. This game's not worth your time. If you don't mind those things and you can, it's like, oh, this is just fiction, it's not real, and you don't have like trigger issues and stuff, then you might like this game. I enjoy horror games and I enjoy dark themes, and this is one of them. This is a very good game, though it did have some controversy with, I believe, the art was traced or something. They fixed it now. I think originally the art was like traced, and there was a big kerfuffle about it because like the artist was like really pressured and didn't want their art to be bad, so they traced someone else's art. And the game director kind of got together with them, was like, hey, we need to fix this, you made an issue, please fix it. So they actually drew the art themselves and it looks really good, so they did a good job. They made a mistake and they hopefully have fixed their mistake and learned from their mistake, and now they won't do that again. Anyways, I believe we will, normally I answer it, I'm going to ignore it. I think ignoring it, because I want to go for a very specific character, and I believe you need to ignore it to get that character to even show up. Ignore. If I ignore the knocking, I guess they'll give up. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I don't have the money to pay the landlady. I don't really want to say that to her face. I could peek. Oh god, this is rough. I could peek. I should at least check who it is. If it's a landlady, I can just pretend I'm not home. Red rustles as they get up and make their way out. Make my way to the people in the door. As I suspected, the landlady's waiting. Yeah, I'm not opening that door. She has to leave eventually. I hope she doesn't hear my footsteps. Even though the knocking has stopped, the landlady won't leave. I guess they're not here. Too bad. I shut the door until she leaves. Oof. Bought myself some time. I guess I'll deal with her later. For now, I should probably go get something to eat. A few hours have passed of an incident. However, it is long before the knocking resumes and the landlady backed. I still can't pay the rent, but she's this adamant it's time to bite the bullet. But all I can continue is appear to the people expecting my landlady, surprised to see a young with a ponytail. Who the hell is this guy? Never seen him before. He's carrying some kind of clipboard, petition maybe. So yeah, I believe I know who this is. Not who I was looking forward to. Not at all. Well, if he isn't the landlady, he doesn't look dangerous. Looks can be deceiving. I hope I'm not reading too fast. Don't know why I said it that way. I hope I'm not reading too fast. I'm a little bit excited. I want to get to the meat of the game. Well, if he isn't the landlady, he doesn't look dangerous. Reluctantly, I open the door. This guy. Good morning. I'm sorry for disturbing you. Are you trying to sell me something? I don't have any money. I'm interested. Have a nice day, sir. I try to close the door, but the man jams his foot in the way. For a split second, his face flashes with a fearsome expression. And it's gone in another second. Yeah, it's been a long time. Did I just imagine that? No. I'm not selling anything. I know you got money problems. That's why I'm here. I'm not sure about this guy. Right. Did my landlady send you? Yep, you racked up quite a debt. Sucks, huh? Guy gives me a sheepish smile, pushes me aside, walks into my apartment uninvited. He glances around the room and shakes his head. Figures there's nothing of value here after all. I guess that's what we should expect. Sorry, I don't understand what's happening. I'm here to collect what you owe, repossess your stuff and whatnot. Yeah, he's a repo man. I don't think the landlady would resort to something like this. I could just barge in here and take my stuff. I'm already down to the bare essentials. I don't think I'm getting the route that I wanted. I think you had to go back to sleep and... Right, I think you had to go back to sleep. Man, I'll have to reload because I'm looking for a very specific character, very specific route, and I really enjoy it. You can just barge in here and take my stuff. I'm already down to the bare essentials. I really hate this job. I don't have any money. Please don't take anything. This is all I have.
What?
You sure? Really, really sure? No jewelry, silverware? I think China nothing came in the way? No, of course not. I liquidate the estate before moving cities, so even if I once had such items, they're long gone. Everything is long gone. So here's the thing. I think it'd be interesting if you were to play a game like this and your character was running away from someone and one of the routes that character shows up. That might be a thing. I have no idea. I've not did the routes in this game. I only did like 3 before. So I think some of the routes get really disturbing and I'm not really vibing with that stuff, you know? The man doesn't speak for a while. He seems to be mulling something over. I don't want to just tell him to get out, but I have a bad feeling about this. Listen, I'm really trying to repay the debt. You have to believe me. I've only heard that a million times. I know it's rough. Life is rough. I'm just doing my job. Sucks it off to get creative. If anything, there's always one thing we can take. He turns to look at me, his eyes glinting. Not good. Time to get out of here. Try to back away, but my backing lights in the wall. There was no need for you to get yourself into a tizzy, but... Don't worry. I'm not gonna take any of your stuff. I'll leave it right where it is.
You're mine.
You and your man are coming with me. Don't tell me he's gonna sell me off to someone. I don't waste time wondering about this. Adrenaline shoots through my limbs, and I jump. I turn around and run, but the man is much faster than me. He reaches me before I can grab the doorknob and run out into the hallway.
Oh, no, you don't.
Real quick one, huh? Come on. There's no worries. His arm tightens around my front and pulls me back. I struggled in his grasp until he fell on the floor.
That wasn't very nice.
Ouch, that wasn't very nice. He actually said the full line. Most of the time they only say partial bits. I think it's key lines that are fully voiced. If I was gonna do a visual novel, I would try my hardest to get every line voiced. I don't like it when they're just going, ha, ha, ooh, you know? It makes sense from like a budget standpoint, but if you're gonna do voice acting, I always appreciated the little bit of effort on the voice acting, you know, like full voice acting. It is a personal preference though. I don't want to get nasty with you. It's such a chore. If you come quietly, it'll be easier. Come quietly, like hell I will. Throw a punch his way, my fist collides with his shoulder.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, stop it. I'm not going anywhere with you. The man's eyes pushes down on my torso, forcing me against the floor. I can't move. I gave you plenty of warning, okay? So don't get mad. So don't be mad about this. Mad? I'm already mad. Trying to squirm out of his grasp, he sits on my chest, pinning me to the floor. He delivers a swift punch to the gut, knocking me near the feet and sending me reeling. In the time it takes to recover, the man whistles. The man wrestles me down and restrains my hands. Black fabric covering my eyes.
You can't run away.
Told you, didn't I? I warned you. He pushes me out of the door and drags me down the hallway. I can't see a thing, but it feels like we are entering the parking garage. He pushes me into the car and closes the door. The door opens once again and he sits down in the driver's seat. All set, buckle for the ride. I think I am on the way bad route. I don't think I want to be here. I want to point out that my hands are tied, but it's most likely a bad idea. Make a non-committal grunt and he is satisfied. Cool, let's get the show on the road. Mato, by the way, sorry for doing me like this. You seem really nice. The car starts and I keep quiet. We drive for a while and Mato begins to mess with the radio. He hums along to the music. Do you like this station? What kind of music do you like? The car makes a few turns. Disused lights peeking through the black fabric covering my eyes. The vehicle makes another sharp turn and stops.
Nice.
Okie dokie, we're here. Here where? I can't... I still can't see a thing. Mato takes his time getting me out of the car. Watch your step, there's a puddle over there. It's awfully nice of him to be considerate of my shoes. Too bad he didn't feel the same when he punched me in the stomach. To be fair, he did punch him back. So. I mean, to be fair, this whole situation's all messed up. We enter a building, the floor beneath my feet echoes with each footstep. Right this way, we're almost there. His arms are the same. His arms are on the small of my back, leading me as we walk. I can hear faint voices that grow steadily louder as we progress. He turns me into a room. See, when I say that, my brain's like, I became a full room in a matter of 3 seconds, but exactly, he leads you into a room. Bright lights rushes through the black fabric. Hey boss, I brought you a present. Rachel's voices are really cheery and rings throughout the room. I smelled cigarettes and alcohol. Huh? Who the F is this? You know, the repo job. Yeah, I know what you were. Yeah, I know what you were doing. I asked, who's this? Where's the stuff? I didn't really have anything. I brought this first instead.
Idiot!
Vito, this wasn't the plan. The bag is ripped off my head. A rough-looking man stands before me, holding a lit cigarette and a glass of amber liquid. Oh, it's you. You're the mob guy. Do I remember you? I don't think I do. I don't think I've ever done this route. Considering the guy's colorful language, I was steering myself to be an angry asshole instead. Vito, we don't have time to babysit.
What?
No, they can work for us. What do you think? You should be happy. I did us a favor.
Idiot!
You idiot, you stepped on a pile for us. That's what you did. You should have followed orders. You need to have someone teach you a lesson? You want to get whacked, huh? Do you? Mako shrinks at the comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm a big fan of this guy. You know better than to act on your own. Follow the rules, got it? Yeah, he swears a lot. I didn't need an answer. I know that you're gonna listen, or else. This guy is definitely trouble. I'd rather talk to Mato than this asshole. He's damn hot-headed.
Oi!
Oi! Oi! What's your name? Speak. Oh, apparently that was a bad thing. Apparently that was a bad thing. So this... Yeah, so... Yeah, apparently... Yeah, so the way this game works... This is good, I'm pretty sure, and this is bad. So we did a bad thing by speaking. I won't save Scum. I'm just showing you the difference. I guess speak. So he does not... I'm pretty sure Sam didn't like it. It's Bima. Bima, you're in 17.
Excuse me.
So I'll deal with this for you. I can determine whether or not this person will be a waste of our time. I'll take care of them so if they won't be useful. Hey, it's you! I didn't notice the woman before. She was standing by the door. She's very tall with lovely short hair and a severe face. I note the gun holster at her hip. Taking care of me likely won't involve cookies and milk. No, it will involve something way worse.
Nah.
Now don't worry about that. I'll look into it. Kira. Okay, to go back to the casino. Someone's trying to be clever and count cards at the blackjack tables. Give it a piece of our mind before it gets out of hand. Yes, sir. Mato turns and leaves and suddenly turns around and waves at me. See you later, Beam. Oh, seriously? He beats me, throws me into his car, and now he's acting like a best friend? I don't bother replying to Mato. My doll sets into a hard line. Or make sure he doesn't get any more clever ideas. Yes. Understood. We can take care of him if he gets smart with us. This one here won't be a problem. Ain't that right? Antagonize, agree, I guess. Hey, that was good. So, it must be you then. It was negative to respond to you. It was negative to agree, but playing nice is good. I'm very confused by you already. Like, do you want me to go along with you or do you not? I don't even want to do this route. It's the bad part. I want to go do the other route. I had a character in mind who's the one I wanted, but I should have went to sleep. Sure, I'll play nice. Great, we're all set. Is there any if there's any problems, I can handle it.
Yes.
Very well, I'll deliver the report later. With that, the woman exits, and the man takes a sip of his drink. Take a moment to look around the room. It appears to be a lounge of some sort. With pristine furniture and a fully stocked bar. Jesus me. Read. Oh, once the door closes, the man's tense features relax.
Hey, Cupcake.
Sorry about that, Cupcake. I don't like being called that.
Come on.
You're not too spooked, are you? What's with the name? Call him a name. Yeah, it's good. I guess we shouldn't be. Of course not. Downstairs. When he laughs. You've got some nerve. I like that. Not a bad thing to have in these parts. You'll fit in just fine. Pardon, but I don't. Maybe you don't want to fit in. I'll say some shit. I don't respond. Confusion marks our features. The man puts out his cigarette and places his drink on a table. Loosen up. Do you want to go bowling? I have a cousin named Nico. Loosen up. His eyes flick down to my hands, still bound.
Oi.
Oi! I guess you really can't loosen up, huh? Really matters. Come here, I'll get your hands untied. I don't move from my position.
Come on.
I won't bite. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Why are you a mafia boss? Alright, scoot closer so he can reach the ropes around the hands. When he unties it, he's surprisingly gentle. My wrists are rubbed raw, and the man's eyes slide over the irritated skin.
Sorry.
I'll get something for that later. It's fine. But it's fine, don't worry about it. I don't know if I'm doing good or bad. Because there's a lot of bad endings for this game. A lot of really bad endings for this game. It hurts, doesn't it? I guess. When Beto first kidnapped me, I was sure something terrible was going to happen. When I met this asshole with the attitude, I thought he would shoot me or sell my body. So far, this man has been, even if initially he seemed harsh, he hasn't given me any reason to be spiteful. I would go as far to say he's being kind. He even apologized for what happened. What the hell? Who is this guy?
Hey, Cupcake.
Sit back and relax. Make yourself comfortable. I'm still wary of the man, but he isn't as terrible as I imagined. Come here, I just want to get to know you. I feel really bad about this guy. Who are you, anyways?
Oi.
I really haven't forgot my manners. So I should introduce all of us properly. You met Mato and Era. Sorry about the hostile reception. We got shit to do. We're gonna get it done. Circumstances suck. I'm Sirico Tricky. Mato and Era work for me. Yeah, like the mafia boss. Would have been nice to meet in a different situation, you know? What kind of workplace is this? Kidnap people and dragging them around the city? Now he's flirting with me. Oh, so you're the boss?
Yeah.
Yep, they defer to me for the important stuff. Important stuff? Metro nearly broke my door. Broke down my door and dragged me out of my building. That's not true. You willingly opened the door. You refused to go with him even when he got beaten up because you fought back. That is what happened. It's not a good thing that happened, but you were exaggerating a little bit. In my opinion. Relax. We didn't do any lasting damage. I didn't tell him what to do all that stuff. He'll get a punishment for misbehaving, don't you worry. I run an organized crime syndicate. Know what that means? It's a bunch of big words. For all I know, you could be a stupid. I'm not stupid. Little cupcake. Talking about something like a street game, right?
Nah.
Oh. No, think bigger. Gambling, debt collecting, all that stuff. Bigger. The mafia?
Yes.
Something like that. A couple of us like to say we're professional hustlers. The mafia. That's just how mafia works. Oh, it's such a good title for the video. I'm proud of that one. Just how mafia works. Here with a man unable to form any coherent words. He laughs at my expression.
Come on.
Are you really surprised, Cupcake, dragging you down here talking about big bucks that you owe us? It's worse than I thought. There's no telling what they'll do. I have no idea. I had no idea my landlady knew these kind of people. Of course she would. She's a landlady. They're bad people most of the time. I never tangled with these with guys like this for good reason. I've seen with TV shows and movies, they're ruthless. Although I need to get out of here. What do you work for me? I got no money.
Gotcha.
Your landlady owes us, Cupcake. Can't ignore that. That's her problem, not mine. I don't have anything to give you. I don't even have a job. It's because of you she's in debt. You shouldn't mooch off people. I can't do anything about it, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's things. I would just feel like, can you give me a job? I'm gonna happily work. That's actually kind of what's happening right now. I need a job. I'm looking for a job so bad. I've only gotten 2 job interviews out of the, I don't know, like 20 that I've sent so far. I've only gotten a few responses. Speaking of responses, I actually need to respond to one of the things I got today. I got a thing. It's like, you have submitted a incomplete resume. Please finish it. And it's like, yeah. Nah, that's a problem. No job, no investments. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll think of something. We got jobs. You work in a casino? No, I don't gamble. Ever dealt cards at a party? No, I don't really go to parties. What are we supposed to do with you? He takes a drag from a cigarette.
Hey, Cupcake.
Do you want a job basically laying in your lap? I want to get mad at him for kidnapping me and dragging me here. It's not even my fault that the landlady owes them money. Well, it's somewhat my fault. And this guy's too nice to snap at it. Wait, what? And this guy is too nice to snap at. Strange and nice. Shouldn't he beat my face in or something? My eyes recovered the man's expressions. He doesn't look like he's going to hurt me, and I'm not stupid enough to test it. Look, where trust got me so far. Stupid old bat of a landlady. I don't really have a choice at this point. I'm not going to push my luck. Should I take the job? I'm gonna say you should take the job, even though it's not a good job. Agree. Shrug. I guess I'll agree. Even though it's not a good job, it's better than you've been kidnapped against your will. You're at a mafia place. They're offering you a job. You don't deny the job. You don't. I'll take the job. Alright. You sure? You're up for it? Yeah, to teach me what I have to do and I'll do it. Serial grins at me and takes a swig of his drink. Look at you, you're a dream. That's what I get. That's what I'm talking about, Cupcake. Stepping up. I think you and me are gonna be fast friends. We'll say he's a dealer for some of our low-stakes tables. Opened his mouth to speak just as the man burst into the room unannounced. So there's a problem with the blackjack table. This is not the spark. Siri goes temperate. I'm shocked that the change overcomes his features.
Idiot.
Did I tell you all to handle it? Where's Mato? You two angry. What the heck are you talking about? Look at you can come in. Thinking. Mafioso, he stomps over the door, his voice low and dangerous. Each echo of his footsteps makes me flinch. Leave me the fuck alone, I'm busy. If you can't deal with yourself and get it, I'm not gonna tell you again. Ain't got time. He slams the door in the man's face and turns back to me. Right, so yeah, so he's the bad guy. Obviously. The mafia leader. They're in shock, there's no doubt about it. He can be as kind as he likes to me, but he certainly knows when to let his temper flare. So what were we talking about? Yeah, my job. Low stakes table?
Yeah.
Right. I forget you set up with a bed. Gonna be sleeping in an alley if you're working for me. That's nice of him, but sleeping out in the cold will do... Sleeping out in the cold will do something awful to a person. We'd probably find you dead in 2 days. Can't pay us back for dead, right? There it is. The gaze flicks back to the door and bite my lips. I shouldn't get comfortable around a guy like this. You're gonna start on the floor tomorrow night.
Hey, Cupcake.
Hey now, don't run off. I'm gonna open my display. Make my look.
Gotcha.
Cool it. If you try to split, you won't get very far. He's got ways of finding you, get it? Yeah, I get it. It is interesting that it's technically my fault that the landlady's in debt with the mafia, right? Because she's being nice to me and she's like, you know, behind on the rent and stuff, right? But like, why would they take the person? Why would they take the tenant when they have to deal with the? They probably will deal with the landlady. When Sergio stands, walks over to the door, and sticks his head out. He mumbles to someone in the hallway before returning to the bar and to refill his drink. He sips on his drink and doesn't say anything for several minutes. There's a knock on the door. Come on in.
Let's go.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Wait, good. Can you take Cupcake to one of the free rooms? They'll be staying with us.
Yes.
Okay, there should be some available on the 7th floor.
Thanks.
I'll do just fine. See you later. Rest up for the big day tomorrow. So here's the thing. In this game, a lot of the routes are interjecting. They're interjecting. So if you do a route for one character, there's a good chance you'll see other characters in their routes. So we're seeing a bunch of these characters all together because they're all like mafia, like crime people, right? But when I did the sickly, like the sick lady, she's like has a very weak constitution. She's very sick. When I did her route, we met her sister, and we met in one of the other characters from a different route, and it's very interesting. See you later, Cupcake. First up for the big day tomorrow. Sorry for having the mouse on screen. Era, escort speak to my room, wasting no time to pass over a key and point to the public bath down the hall. If you need anything in particular, we can make arrangements to provide necessities. Toothbrush, laundry detergent, etc. As long as you don't ask something absurd, we should be able to find it. I won't, of course not. Good. Well, her smile was so pretty.
We're not going to hurt you.
We'll have some of your things brought in the next few days. The rest of your clothes and such. Right, thanks. Although I don't trust her entirely. After exposure to fire, it's nice to see someone with an even temper. Or the appearance of an even temper. I'll get settled in then. What about tomorrow night? Where should I go? Someone will come and fetch you. Stay here where they can find you, or else they'll think you ran off.
Please.
Right, wear something nice for work. I expect you'll be trained before being left on your own. If you have any questions, come find me, either me or Sarah Jo. Right, thanks. Sorry, I have like the sniffles. Era nods once and Livin leaves. Okay, I'm getting into this game. For the first few hours or two of my shift, I'm stuck beside a man dealing poker hands. A man dealing poker hands and watching how to conduct the table. It's easy enough to watch, but I hope that I remember everything I'm supposed to do before dealing a hand. Burn the card before you deal. Can't forget that rule. Who am I kidding? I'm going to forget. Burn the card before you deal. I'm not trustable enough to go off on my own, so if I have to use the restroom or want to venture off, I'll be accompanied by a shadow. Fortunately, my shadow is you. Yeah. Hey, did you miss me? Did you have a good sleep? Great, yeah. Bye, Mito. There really isn't much reason to be rude, especially now that we're co-workers of sorts. Burn the hand. Burn the hand. Burn the hand. Does this mean I'm a member of the Mafia now? I'm not here of my own volition. Whatever, no time to get caught up on formalities. Here's my thing. You're there, right? You're part of the Mafia. Burn the hand. Part of the Mafia, right? But you're not there on your own. You're not there, you know, like, your volition. Aren't you basically a slave? Like, they're not going to pay you a fair rate. You'll basically be forced to work for the rest of your life to pay off whatever debt the landlady has. That's interesting. It's very scary. It's what I don't ever want to get into. I don't want to be anywhere near crime. I'm too cowardly. Whatever, no time to get caught up in formalities. Burn the hand before you deal. Hi, how's it going? I'm just trying to get through the night and learn what I can.
Nice.
Impressive, you have ambition. Not like I want to be here. I'm just trying to pay back my debt so I can go home after that, right?
What?
That pigsty? Why would you want to go there? It's home. Home. It's my apartment, it's home. It's not perfect, I know. The frowns of this, it's apparently didn't realize that I enjoyed living in my own home. Though he looks upset at what I've said. Sorry, I'm not used to living here. Burn the head before you deal. But it's fun, isn't it? Yeah, right. Watch people drink and throw their money away. I'll pass.
Hey!
Loosen up a bit. We'll always have a good time.
Yep.
I do, for one. Right. I changed the subject, hoping that Beto will cut the conversation short. I'm supposed to be learning how to deal cards, not having a chat. From what I saw yesterday, I don't want to make Sirigo angry. Besides, I'm still sore from Beto's punches, both physically and emotionally. How long before I start dealing?
It'll be over soon.
Maybe a few more nights when we have to be sure you can do a good job. I'll be watching you to make sure you don't split. I figured that. You're not gonna split, are you? No, of course not. And before you deal, you promise. Nope. Frown sets on my features.
What?
Come on, don't be sour. You'll get wrinkles. It takes more muscles. It takes more muscles to frown and smile. That is true. I've heard that. Oh, I know. Yet I still have a natural scowl. I rarely smile. If I smile for too long, my face hurts. I'm just not used to it. Oh, I know. You're still mad about what I did yesterday. You're still mad about what I did yesterday. That's it, isn't it? Let's start over. I'll go first. Hi, mate. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Introduce. I'll play nice. Hi, I'm Viva. What a nice name. See, I think we'll be great friends. Yeah, maybe. Oh, do you want a formal apology? I'll give you a good one. Get ready to be amazed and forgive me. Sorry about everything that happened back at your apartment. I was just following orders, you know that?
Yes.
I really didn't mean to hurt you. You believe me, right? Yeah, I get it. Hey, we're friends again. I'm scared of this dude. He's the one character that I'm really afraid of. Yeah, anyways. Mater takes my hand and tugs on it. Hey, let's move over to another table. But I haven't really mastered this yet. You'll be fine. Aren't you bored? I'm bored. Not really. More importantly, shouldn't you leave me alone so I can focus? Don't sweat the details. I'm sure you'll do fine. Mato pulls me past the blackjack tables. Apathy is written painfully on my face, but Mato is beside himself with glee. Well, since he's watching me, I might as well go along with him. I never met someone this bubbly. What's he got to be so happy about? Hey, Viva, do you drink? There's a bar if you want something to drink. I thought we were going to another table. Nah, I'm bored.
Nice.
We're not supposed to drink on the job, but I'll look at the way for you. Nice of me, huh? Yeah, but I think I'll follow the rules. Oh, you're smart. Did you think I was trying to test you? Don't worry. You can relax around me. I'll try. It's the boss, right? He's pretty scary. He's not that bad. He's not that bad. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything to give me a reason to dislike him. He has a temper, but I can handle it. Really? Maybe it's just me. Guys with men are dangerous. I would know. I've been here for years and years and years. Years? It doesn't look very old. I wonder if he's been with me, Zergo since childhood? As I open my mouth to ask, Mito interrupts. What kind of mischief should we get into? I don't think that's...
This won't
Mito, Bima, you're supposed to be by the poker tables. Oh, the wall's coming to get us.
Don't say that.
Is there a problem here? No problem. Are you gonna punish us for being naughty?
No.
I don't have time for nonsense like that. You should have better been a fool around.
Let's go.
Get back to work. Yes, ma'am. Right. See ya. That was close, huh? Erica isn't very fond of me. Sorry for getting into trouble. Maybe you should scoot off for the night. I know I'm supposed to watch you, but you must be tired. It's hard to work at night. It is. My body isn't ready for the change. Does it mean I'm free to go?
Yes.
Free to go back to your room, but don't run off. I'll be in big trouble if you do. You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? Right, about that. Right, about that. Circle said you had your ways of finding me, but wasn't specific. Oh, you know, we have a security system in case people get ideas. Sometimes people get mad at the casino and try to settle a score. They place their house on the bet, and when they lose the hand, they get real. Then they really lose it. You know what I mean? That's depressing. Oh, I see. That makes sense. It does not make sense. Yep, we have a good security staff to make sure that no one does anything dumb. So even if I had the opportunity, I'd be called eventually. Guess it's best just to stay put. Thanks. I'll go back then. Night. It's been tight. I say goodbye and make my way back to my apartment. I don't think I'm supposed to do this. I don't think I'm supposed to do this.
Idiot!
Are you serious, Mito? Again? Can't you do anything right? I've knocked the secret's voice cuts through the casino floor, almost spilling the deck of cards in my hand. The patron of the casino is seemingly confused, watching as Zeriko crosses the room. He stomps in rage with every step. Besides me, Mito quivers. I watch as a drop of sweat rolls down Mito's forehead. He looks so distraught, but if I try to intervene... Meito warned me about this, didn't he? I can see why he'd be so terrified of Sirigo. Man hasn't said a kind word to him since I've been here. Sorry, boss, I didn't mean it. Like I believe that. Get over here.
Hey!
Really, I'm telling the truth. Sirigo's jaw sets in a hard line. The other patrons of the casino gawk at the pair. Dinner and a show, but I can't do anything. It's not really my place.
Boy!
You can't tell me if you don't notice us. An asshole walks out of here with 5. Erica with her hand on top of Sirigo's mid-sentence.
Excuse
Perhaps
me.
we should have this discussion in private. Yeah, fine. Meito glances back at me and shrugs, his eyes wide and fearful. I know the feeling. I'm less afraid than I am unsure. I don't know Sirigo that well enough to predict how this will end. I've seen him snap at his underlings. Of course, he was always kind to me. Perhaps I should say something? Rather than sitting back and move forward, my voice was low. Did something happen? This isn't any of your business. Go back to work.
What?
Hey, but you didn't say anything either, did you? His voice cracks in inspiration, his eyes swivel between Sirigo and myself. He wants me to stick up for him? I won't gain anything from this, but everyone's staring. Probably best we calm down. I didn't see anything. If Meito beat and kidnap me, I suppose they would only be mean-spirited to throw him under the bus. Although I'm not happy about what happened, I'm not a complete.
Yep.
See, they were distracted too. Both of you are coming with me, come on. Grab them if you have to. Arthur grabs my hand and pulls me into the room along with Meito.
That wasn't very nice.
Ouch. Ouch indeed. You don't have to grab so
Don't say that.
quiet. Drags me to the brightly lit lounge where I met Sirigo. Strikes me that the room is frighteningly sterile, as if been scrubbed clean each time someone enters the room. Scrubbed clean of what? I want some answers and I want them right now. Meito, how did you... How the fuck did you look to an asshole at a casino carrying that much of cash? You got shit stuff in your eyes. What was for with this dude? Why? I was watching Bemis. Did you tell me to train them? That makes you blind? Distracted.
This won't do.
Tell both of you to get to work.
Idiots!
When you get the manpower to be distracted, I can't believe you. And you, Bemis, what were you thinking? I didn't do anything. It's not my fault an asshole stole from you.
Excuse me.
As one of our employees, it is indeed your fault. You should have been more vigilant at the tables. You put us in a bad position. I'm sorry. Both of you should have been watching better. I can't believe this. He stops over to the bar and pours himself a drink. Meito slides behind me. Besides me, we stand in uncomfortable solidarity. Sorry. His voice is barely above a whisper. Didn't mean to get you in trouble with the boss. It's fine, you didn't do anything. In fact, the more I speak with Meito, the more I realize Sirigo likely has it in for the guy. Always nitpicking his every move. I feel bad for him. Anything else you two of you want to admit to? Give enough free drinks? Maybe Meito's been letting people dead slide by?
Huh?
Is that why he took you instead of saying anything about anything valuable? Excuse me, it's not like I asked to go with him. I didn't want to work in the casino either. I don't have a choice. We were slacking and someone's gotta pay. Meito relaxing looks. I'm not eager for punishment, but I will throw him under the bus. Apparently, it was something because neither of us make a sound.
Hey!
Maybe we should go back to work.
No.
It's too late for that. No, it isn't.
Idiots!
Let me know. Grabs his teeth and curls his hand into a fist, spinning wildly swinging at Meito. It makes contact with the gut. Meito doubles over. I recoil at the punch. I knew this guy had a temper, but to hit Meito. My eyes flash back to Sirigo, who his anger seems to have subsided. He glares at Meito and rubs his knuckles. For a quick moment, I'm happy that it wasn't me, but then it doesn't seem to depraved at all. Meito beat me. Now he's getting it back. I won't rejoice in his pain, but better him than me. Want some more? Not a fix. He tries to smile, but only raises Sirigo further. Are you kidding me, Meito? Do you think this is a joke? I have the same issue when like something serious is happening, like I'm in trouble or something. I have a habit of smiling or laughing. It's just nervous. It's like nervous hiccups and stuff. His fist is into Meito once more. Only Sirigo grabs Meito's hair to hold him upright before punching. Don't you ever let another asshole steal from us, understand? If you do, I'll find a way to take care of you. Meito nods and Sirigo releases his hair. I could get him out of here. Leaf Cupcake. We're gonna have a chat.
Yes.
Got it. Guys, make up by the arm before pulling him out of the door. I left with Serico. I'm sure if he will turn violent once more. Suspicious lies follow his every move. Better to be vigilant than to get by. Can you believe this? And you got yourself caught up in... Damn, Cupcake. I didn't do it on purpose. You and Meito are supposed to be watching the floor. And if you even ask, I'll get past you. Must be an idiot or something. Excuse me, I'm fucking new to this. You couldn't expect me to not to make mistakes. Guys, you should be mad at the bouncers. Meito and I are busy watching our tables. I don't handle payouts. Okay, yelling at me. Excuse me, I'm calling you. What are you gonna hit me too?
Huh?
Huh? Why would I do that? I would teach Meito a lesson. I don't get the same lesson? Well, like you said. Oh wait, well, like you said, you're new. Coward. Oh, you want me to hit you? Sure. Well, like Meito, I'll hit back.
What?
You can't say that to me. All bark and no bite. What does Meito cower whenever someone's yelling? I just did. What are you gonna do about it?
Huh?
I'll let you off of a warning. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I'm scared. Not a good practice if you want someone to be afraid of you. That's not what I want.
Oi!
Here are other ways to get you to listen. Now quit interrupting me.
Come on.
I gotta show you what we're about. Get your attention. Like that. You can respect that, right? I really calm and practice leadership would be more effective. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still gotta learn what we're about. I'll make it crystal clear real soon. Is he gonna kill Meito? Okay. I'm going to save the game. We are going to end it here because it's already been 40 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do all the fun like, comment, subscribe stuff. I don't know what this route is about. And I'm very scared because I have heard some scary things about some of the characters. I've gotten really... I mean, it depends on how this route is set up. Like, if the route's set up so if you're too nice to everyone, you get a bad ending. I've played games like that. Like, wasn't it in Dandelion? Like, if you go for one of the characters, but you're too nice to another character, the main character gets very possessive and, like, full on, like, ruins the playthrough. Something like that. You're too nice to everyone, you get a bad ending. I'm assuming you're going to have to pick a side between Sato or Sorjo. Sato? I can't even think of his name. The one guy, or the boss. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.